everyone, and welcome to Eugene, Oregon, where it appears lies have to be deceiving you. I'm looking skyward. There's liquid coming down from the sky, and everyone knows it never rains in Autzen Stadium. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Ducks will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carr. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Oregon State's offense will get the first crack at it here. They've been in the so-called toilet bowl, and they've played to go to the Rose Bowl. It's run the gamut, but this one is always intense.
Yeah, Reese, I called that game back in 2009 where the winner was going to go to the Rose Bowl, and I had a chance to really feel the electricity and the excitement at Autzen Stadium that day. This really is a tremendous rivalry.
And even when a Rose Bowl isn't on the line, Oregon State just feels good. The in-state rivalry, the hate.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking downfield, it's McCoy. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. Looking for a block. It's low. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Oregon's offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Second and very short here for the offense. And the quick shuffle pass. The Ducks will move the sticks.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
He'll pull it down and run. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will audible. Wants to throw on first down. He lets it fly. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start.
Throws to the wideout. And into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Ducks! Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they... So many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football team.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Grab behind the line. It's Hankerson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the offense on second down. Quick release by the QB.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
The RPO, it's complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Beavers are on the move. Unloads quickly.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
And the third down pass is incomplete. The Beavers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one.
He's going to let it go. He's got it down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Pulls it in. It's Casper. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. How about this? They go empty on 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sideline. It's Casper. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Comes out throwing on first down. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Bulls his way forward. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's McCoy. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Beavers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the return, it's low. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Going up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. At the 35, he's open. Can anyone catch him? And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon! And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Card. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's McCoy. Dances away to buy time. He'll pull it down. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. He'll call for the fair catch here. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. 1st down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. linesman able to get home with the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll try the run. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotions surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Man, talk about playing complimentary football. You get the sudden change. You get the turnover. Turned it into points immediately. Nice job by the defense forcing it, the offense taking advantage and putting points on the board.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get.
And the pass hits, picked off. Touchdown, Beavers! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone, eyes get big as saucers, go jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense in an empty set. Moore to the air. Trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Oftentimes defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that.
Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 40, at the 30, the 10, and he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Ducks! And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. They're just about ready to kick it away. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for the big play. Pulls it in on the right. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oregon State. And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed at so many positions with spread football now in college. It's so hard to stop. Defenses are just trying to hold on, shut them down in the red zone, and not give up a touchdown.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows.
Afterburners coming. He's inside the 40, at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oregon. You know they love their track at Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get to the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long...
He's going to fire deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Moore will throw. This time it's complete. bulldozes him. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts, Bill Musgrave, or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniform.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
He'll try to do it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
The give to the back. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense. First down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Beavers want to pick up the tempo.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Looking for a man. It's McCoy. He's going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. To get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this off.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And they're able to get him on the ground. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, big juke to get past. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the flag, 1st and 15. Offense. They'll leave it with him. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Trying to find his man in the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. This is a 3rd and long. Moore to the air. They're trying to get to him. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies, and to give this quarterback a chance.
Clock is wound down. Just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interceptions. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, from Corvallis to Eugene, there are some ornery folks and some emotional fan bases in this always contentious battle between the Ducks and Beavers. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
The Beavers will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical. They're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good...
He uncorks one deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Line gets set, 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's right on target. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Dropping back, it's McCoy. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Beavers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And here comes the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And it's right down the boulevard. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Coming out with it, it's low. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held him.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Clemens. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Unleashes to the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
Well, that was just inches away from being a touchdown. He tried to get his feet down. There was a little toe tap. It just couldn't stay in bounds.
Dropping back, it's McCoy. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Beavers! They take the lead with the 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. He's now over 2 bills from scrimmage, and this might be one of those days where he passes Jonathan Stewart, who went 250 a couple of times.
Yeah, finding him, feed him, no matter what way you can. I love the Ducks, how they get the ball to their playmakers, and then guess what? Let them do the rest. Let them make plays, run it again, run it again. This guy's having himself a day.
Moore will throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. Trying to escape and get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Well, they haven't been able to get it done on 4th down so far today. They've missed on their first 2 attempts. Is the 3rd time the charm. Looking deep. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Release to the back. Finds his man. It's Hankerson. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. The corners are walked up tight. Firing to the right, complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. The sweet feet buy a little time. At the 40, there he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's McCoy. Fires to the right. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Calls his own number. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to do.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Now adjusting. Touchdown, Oregon State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there and ready to go.
Set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Final play of the quarter coming. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
I know there's a lot of play callers that were trying to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. 1st down.
More to the air. He fires one deep over the middle, and they can't make the connection. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it.
Gonna take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some 1st downs and march down the field.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield, and they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The Ducks in the hurry up. To the air on 1st down. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh 1st down for the O. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Green 25.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Shakes off the tackler. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Moore will throw. He put some heat on that one down the middle.
Oh, man. The quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's not afraid to go deep. Incomplete on... A 1st down for the offense. Quarterback checking off. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. 3 yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it downfield. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Couldn't get anything done on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Moore to the air. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He wants to throw it again. Blasted as he lets it go. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.